guys. I'm gonna try to go do a catch and cook maybe. I don't know, we'll see. Not super prepared for that, but hopefully we can catch something good. We're going to a new spot I've never gone. We're actually gonna knock on a door and get permission if there's not public access. But wish me luck. All right, so this lady is so nice. She just gave me permission to this property. 75 acres, and there's fish down there on this dam. So I just talked her ear off for like 15 minutes. Well worth it, because I just got permission to this sick spot. So no one else can fish here. Got my Rapala and spinning rod combo, and then I got my fly rod combo in the back pack. Just got permission to this nice piece of private land that butts up to public. Everybody fishes the other side, nobody fishes this side. So hopefully that means it'll be pretty good. So the lady is actually in the process of selling this property for $3.4 million because it's like 70 or 90 acres. So she was like, well, I thought you were the person showing up because they're moving or whatever in like a couple weeks. So she's like, I thought you were coming to pay me my millions of dollars, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, nope, not me. So we're at this beautiful spot. We're gonna jump in here and see if we can catch anything. I see, holy crap, there's a ton of bait. I might, I don't know. I'll fish big and then I'll fish small, we'll see. There's a fish. She ran at me so hard I didn't notice I had one. Rainbow. Fish. I think it's a rainbow. Yep. Nice little one. Beautiful. There's one. Yeah, buddy. Let's see what it is. Cutthroat. Yes, sir. Hit the trifecta. Brown trout, cutthroat, and brown trout. Let's go. Wicked beautiful. That's one of the most beautiful fish I've ever caught. Holy crap. That fish is stunning. Look at the colors on it.
The difference between these native rainbow trout and factory ones are just the fact that they have these spots and they're just way more beautiful, and they were born in the river, not factory made.
There's a big fish. Oh my gosh. I don't know what to do here. Do I go down there? He's bringing me in circles. No, 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 no. Hey girl, give up. Give up. That's at least a 26, 25. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Guys, look at that fish next to my leg. I can't even describe how big this fish is.
That's right.
It is absolutely enormous. Like jumbo. It's as thick as my leg. Like it's... There he goes. He's for sure exhausted. Did the best I could, but man, I'm so glad when they make it like this. There's not a feeling like it in the world when you save and catch one of these fish. Let's go see if there's more in there. Still resting and breathing. I'm not going to stress them out anymore. Some people just play with them while they're in the water, but what you need to do is just leave them alone if you really want them to survive. Because the worst thing that can happen is you release the fish, and that's great, but then the fish ends up dying if you play with them too long, so just don't forget that. Honestly guys, today was probably my most stressful day. It's the second day of school. I was gonna go do some stuff, but I couldn't, and plans fell through. And sometimes at our worst moments, when we're stressed, when we're frustrated with the start of school, college, whatever the case, job, work, getting out in nature is one of the best things you can do. And that fish is a perfect example of why you work hard, you knock doors, and that's public land over there. So this is a public fish. The water, anyone can go on this. The land to this side, private. I caught that fish on public land, and it is wild. It was not made in a hatchery. Not made in a hatchery. It's got the adipose fin on it. It hasn't been clipped. That is just a giant fish. That is a fish of a lifetime. Most people never even see a fish that big. So that's just unbelievable. One of the biggest things I have to stress about this situation is being in the right spot and following your instincts. Like, I kept telling myself, like, I need to throw a bigger bait, bigger bait, bigger bait. And that's what I do, and that's why I would rather catch one giant fish like that, a fish of a lifetime, in a week, I've caught 2 in a week. And people can throw smaller baits, and that's fine, or like small streamers, small nymphs. That's great. But if you want those giant bass, you need to throw a giant jerk bait, a giant lure, or a giant streamer, like a sex dungeon or something. And don't forget, I need to stress this, do not forget to retie. I just cut it off immediately right after I caught that fish, cut the line with my teeth, and I'm gonna tie on the same lure. But retying after you catch a big fish, he's banging against the rocks. He was super frayed, and if I catch another fish, I might get so excited to cast right back in, and I'll break off the next biggest fish of my life. You never know. So just keep that in mind.
The next thing that I do right here, never do this, but just because of the circumstance, I was above the waterfall and it was too deep to go in with my phone and everything. So never boat flip a trout up a waterfall.
Holy mother, that's a big fish. Holy mother, that's a big fish. That's a big fish.
These trout are extremely smart, especially if they've been caught before. They suck themselves under the current to try to break off on the rocks.
All around me are familiar faces, worn out.
I had nothing to do because I couldn't reach down there.
Here, relax.
Oh my God!
You're an idiot.
That was a 10-pounder.
What are you doing?
That was a 10-pounder. You should have grabbed him.
You're kidding me. Are you insane?
There's a big fish. Come on. Get up here. There's a big trout. Trying to wrap himself in this current. Trying not to let him slip. Come here, come here, come here, come here. You do not want to give up, huh? Get up here. Stop it, stop it, stop it. There's another one right in the river, a little bit better. Look at the colors on these fish, absolutely beautiful. There's one, little guy. It's a small rainbow, beautiful. See if we can get another one here so I don't have to start a new video. There's a huge algae bloom here in Idaho. I didn't know it was going on, but all my other locations have been super weedy, so I know these fish aren't going to be huge for you guys, but I'm just happy I'm catching something on my first day back. So we'll see what happens. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. I just wanted to say really quick why I caught those fish. Other than going places where people don't want to go and walking through the water and all those things, and like knocking doors or getting faster public access than other people, it's just getting out there before cold fronts hit. Like the rest of the week says rain or thunderstorms, and today was the only clear day. So getting out there right before is a huge factor into why I was able to catch those fish, because they were feeding actively and just getting it in front of their face. So I think that's important to say when the barometric pressure is high, or there's a big change in barometric pressure for whatever reason, don't know the science behind it. When that changes, fish just freaking go crazy. So maybe it was just the river I was fishing, but it was an amazing day. Thanks for watching again.
I don't know not fishing. It's been there since walking and breathing and eating and every other thing that I do in life. You know, it's just that one thing that's never gone away. It's that, you know, deep down in the belly, burning desire. It's what I think about doing when I'm doing pretty much anything else.